Avatar Fire and Ash was quite disappointing.
Wait, before you scroll, let me tell you why.
You want to know, right? Let's put some context first. This is what James Cameron said about Fire and Ash, in which he mentioned that this was part 2 of one arc that started with The Way of Water. Just make sure to remember this because we're gonna need it later. But let's start with the good bits. First of all, the visuals are a true feast for the eyes. And at the beginning, after a few moments of uneasiness, the eyes adjust easily to what's on screen. The fighting and action scenes were quite engaging and dynamic. To me, especially the one-to-one, for example, they had actual martial arts involved, like such as wrestling, judo throws, Muay Thai, and so on. And I like those parts quite a lot, since I'm an enthusiast of those sports. The family dynamics and trauma were explored more with themes such as grief, acceptance, and discord. The length of the movie didn't bother me at all. It was 3 hours and 17 minutes, if I'm not wrong. And I watched it twice, both times, never got bored, and it flew by, literally flew by. So props to James Cameron, because I don't know how he does it. Phenomenal job. But that's about it. That's all I can say good about this movie. So now let's start with the bad. I can't get too much in depth for this type of video, which is opinion review based, but I'll try my best to convey the message. In The Way of Water, there was one character that I hated the most, literally, but because it was in the sideline, it didn't bother me too much. Whereas in Fire and Ash, it literally becomes one of the main plots where the entire movie revolves around. You would have scenes where Zoe and Sam are giving their lifetime performances and making you feel what they're feeling in the scene. They literally bring you in. And then you would have this character being so monotone in all his emotions. For example,
sad, angered, concerned, scared.
Literally like this in all the scenes throughout the movie, which literally make you pull away from the immersion. The next point is also involving 2 specific characters, but it's not about their acting, more the way they were written. As one moment they're literally trying to kill each other, the next they're literally making buddy jokes. And this goes around throughout the whole movie multiple times, and it gets annoying because you don't know where this is going. Finally, the worst part of all, how the entire movie resolves. Remember when I said to keep in mind what James has said about Fire and Ash being part 2 of one arc that started with The Way of Water? Well, let's get into it. Now, the resolution is literally what you and me have already seen with Avatar 1 and 2. There's nothing new. All the scenes, all the stakes are literally copy and pasted from what happened before. There is nothing that leaves you in awe looking at the screen and you're never surprised. And after the beginning of the battle, where you think something is going to happen, something magical will happen, you soonly get disillusioned and stop caring. And that's what disappointed me the most. If these were 2 movies in one, for example, like Tarantino wanted with Kill Bill, if we watched these back to back, we would have felt like we would have had the deja vus. Now I understand that James made changes, added scenes or whatnot, but then why not change the scenarios? Why not change the stakes? Why not change the battles that happen, the 1v1s, you know? Just my 2 cents here. And honestly, I'm done with Avatar. I don't even need more. I'm not looking forward to see more. What's the development, what's going to happen to the characters in 20 years time, which was the contrary on The Way of Water. I wanted more there and then, but with this movie I'm done. Like what can be something that that James can think of? What kind of plot lines can happen if this was his 3rd installment, where he literally copy and paste it and mix it up and put a new wrap around it before giving it to us? Maybe something on Earth, but then it will become something like Blade Runner, maybe? I don't know. Would it be as cool? Would it be as majestic? Something in the snow? Not really interested, honestly. Maybe the desert? I don't know. But we'll see or read what's gonna happen in the next sequels. That was all. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree, and follow Basement Dwellers, because I got a lot more to share with you. See you on the next one.